I choose a peaceful life with my lovable four-legged friends. It doesn't need to be anything grand. Just seeing them healthy, happy, and waiting for my return each day is enough to bring me happiness. Dogs may not speak, but they offer invaluable love and loyalty. With them around, life becomes easier, each day filled with laughter and memorable, challenging moments. Sometimes, happiness is simply having a small home and four-legged friends always by my side. Some journeys don't begin with perfection, but with a loving heart. When we choose to open our doors to welcome a dog into our homes, we may think we're helping a small life, but in reality, these four-legged friends are also healing us and bringing so much joy into our lives. These dogs were once homeless, fending for themselves, enduring days of loneliness, fear, and lack of affection. Some were abandoned on street corners, in garbage dumps, or in places nobody cared about. But with just a helping hand, a home to return to, a full meal, and a loving call, their lives have taken a new turn. Since having these little friends by our side, the house seems warmer and more welcoming. Every morning, the sound of small paws running across the floor, the expectant gaze of a dog waiting for a pet, or the joyful wagging of its tail upon seeing its owner, all of these simple things are the happiness we often overlook in our busy lives. Living with dogs isn't just about caring for a pet. It's about learning to love, be patient, and be responsible. There are days when they're sick, times when they're mischievous and make a mess. But after all, the bond remains irreplaceable. Because they can't speak, but they always know how to express their love through loyalty and their presence beside us. Many people seek a peaceful life in faraway places, but sometimes peace lies right in our own home. It's when we return after a tiring day and see familiar eyes waiting. It's when we feel loved unconditionally, without needing wealth or status. Our four-legged friends also teach us a beautiful lesson. Despite a past filled with misfortune, every life deserves a new chance. A dog that was once abandoned can still become an important member of the family. A heart that was once afraid can learn to trust and love again. Therefore, choosing to live with dogs is not just choosing to have a friend, but also choosing to bring warmth to both sides. We give them a home, and they give us loyalty, joy, and moments of happiness that cannot be bought with money. Life may still be difficult, but as long as there is laughter, joyful wagging tails, and love between humans and animals in that little home, it becomes a peaceful place to return to. There are encounters in life that seem purely coincidental, yet become a special connection. Sometimes it's just a glance on a deserted road, a small cry in the dark night, or the sight of a stray dog searching for help. It's these moments that make someone stop, open their heart, and give a small life a chance to live and love. The stray dogs out there didn't choose a life of hardship. They once had families, knew what it felt like to be cared for, or perhaps never experienced a loving embrace. Some dogs suffer from hunger, cold, fear of passers-by, and simply long for a safe place to rest. But with just one person's decision not to abandon them, their lives can change. A good meal, a warm blanket, a place to sleep, and a loving name are enough for a dog to understand that it is no longer alone. From their early days, timid and fearful, some dogs didn't dare enter the house or approach humans. But with patience and love, they gradually learned to trust. A first wag of their tail, a call from their owner, or a peaceful sleep in their new home. These are all signs that they have found a sense of security. Life with our four-legged friends isn't always easy. There will be times when we have to care for them when they're sick, clean up little things, and dedicate time to their daily attention. But in return, we receive an incredibly special affection, unconditional loyalty, and a friend who will always be there, no matter how life changes. Perhaps the greatest thing about rescuing a dog isn't about what great deed we've done, but about showing a small life that it deserves to be loved. A dog that was once abandoned can now become the joy of the whole family, a companion through good times and bad. Peace isn't always about having a lot of money, a big house, or a life without difficulties. Peace is when, each day, you return home to little friends running out to greet you, to eyes always full of anticipation and to feel needed. These dogs don't just live in our homes. They live in our hearts. They remind us that kindness still exists, that even a small act of love can change a life. And perhaps the most peaceful choice in life is the choice to love. Because when we give our four-legged friends a home, we also receive a priceless gift: genuine friendship, companionship, and simple moments of happiness every day.